I got this box in here today. Not sure what it says. Go ahead and open it up though. This is going to be my windshield rain guards. So, comes with some instructions, it looks like. There is some English, so that's good. And over here it looks like we got a couple clips. So I'll be showing you this install today and a couple tips and tricks for it. This is what they look like unboxed here. And with these clips, all you do is just take it with the back here and simply push it until it clicks. You'll do that. There's 8 clips, 2 for each one. Take these and do this side here. Pretty simple. Here's the last one. Your next step is going to be cleaning this rubber here. So what I have is some stuff that's called glass cleaner. Now this will take off all the water spots, and it's actually pretty harsh, so it does a pretty good job here. And I'm just going to be using this, even though it says glass. It just takes off, you can see here, it takes off everything. So I have a little bit of it rubbed into the towel here. I'll show you how it works. Yep, took off quite a bit. Now I just want to use this other side here to clean it up. Now if you do get this stuff, you want to make sure to only use a microfiber whenever you're putting it on. I tried it out on a window and I used just a sponge, and it actually was sharp enough to kind of leave some marks and cut it. So you could damage your window pretty easy with this stuff. It does have a little bit of abrasive in it. I'm going to do the other side. We'll get to getting started on these rain guards. Once you have your windows down, you're going to grab this weather stripping here and just kind of pull it down all around the car, starting from about there to about here. Pretty much the same for the back. So I'll show you once I get this done. So this is the stripping taken down here. It's pretty easy. Whenever you do it, grab it from the back and kind of pull until you catch that edge, and just work, and pulling it down is pretty simple. So I'm gonna test fit a piece on here and we'll move on to putting on these guards. Here it is test fitted, and I went ahead and pulled these little tabs up all around, so it'll be much easier in the end. You want to be able to make sure that it's set correctly on here. There is a little bit of a gap that I noticed, and I played with it a little bit, and there's not much you can do, because if you slide 1, 2 over, then it catches on the door behind it. So I think that's just there for a reason. I think if you have it against each other, it would just push and then snap off like that. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these pieces of backing and show you what it looks like from there. Here it is here without putting this back in, so fits pretty flush with right here, and it does kind of move up and down with the clips, so whenever you're applying the tape, don't just pull off the tape and push. Actually start at one side, push that down, and then do the other here, and make sure it fits flush with the top by pressing there, then removing the strip, and then finishing it off. When you're putting this weather stripping back in, you want to start here at the edge where you first pulled it off, press in, and then really just jam your fingers up there and slide your fingers along it. I figured out that was the way that worked best for me. Originally it kind of was still sticking down, and then I thought about something to kind of jam along, but I just took my fingers and like this here, just rubbed it down, and you can feel on the inside everything's back flush. Pretty simple. So I'll do the other side here, and then I'll show you what the end result looks like. Here's the finished product with the windows down. Now with these, you are going to have a little bit of a gap. The only reason for it is whenever you're opening up the window, opening up the door, this piece will catch on the other if you have them too close. So it's smaller than this here, but there's still a little bit of a gap. This is the final outcome here. My windows, I have 5% in the back and 25% in the front. So it gives you a little bit of what you have contrast for it. I'll show you the other side here. As you can see, it's real sleek along the body. That was one thing that worried me, was I didn't want it to stick out and kind of hump over. It's actually just kind of a angled line that seems to come just straight from the car. So overall, pretty happy, pretty pleased. As always, happy driving and enjoy.